Okay, they got a very tight security, and they got all the infrastructures in that area. So senang untuk dia apa bergerak, dia berhubung, bersosial and so on. Okay, example in Laguna itself, okay, kita nampak dia ada recreational tempat dia, recreational area, dia ada kawasan-kawasan commercial, dia ada hospital, dia ada sekolah. Okay, so everything is there. Okay, so this exclusivity of gated communities give residents feeling of high status, a sense of community, so they close to each other. Okay, and also a sense of control over local services because they got everything. So these through regular scheduled meetings, residents often have the experience of more direct contact with the neighbors and more involvement in the governance of their local area. Okay, so dia orang akan lebih dekat, okay, sebab dia orang dalam satu-satu kawasan, so dia orang lebih mengenali satu sama lain, and they do everything for the sake of their area lah, their place. So that would be about the gated community. Okay, and they also might have some community program among them. Okay, so this would be another way, okay, to cope and also to prevent the crime from happen. Okay, and this is also through the society itself. Okay, so what can they do is like kalau program apa community program, neighborhood watch program. Okay, yang mana residents yang get involved in this program, where they can apa prevent this crime. Okay, where they can do patrol in their area. Okay, because this patrolling, the establishment of or the implementation of patrol can prevent from any crime happen more faster. So kita boleh bergila-gila contohnya. Okay, untuk buat patrol uh, keliling kawasan untuk menjaga keselamatan setiap penduduk, setiap residents di dalam kawasan tersebut. Okay, so with this kind of program, community program, this would lead to the stronger apa stronger safety, okay, among the people and to ensure the safety of the place. Okay, um I also mentioned about sekejap ya. Oh, I also mentioned about the authorities just now. Okay, another strategy, okay, that could prevent the crime from happen. The authorities involvement surely memang sangat-sangat berguna lah. Okay, we need to have this authority, we need to have this involvement by the police, the Royal Malaysia police. Okay, because whenever these police involve themselves in more patrol, especially the targeted area, okay, the red area. So sangat-sangat membantulah. Okay, what police can do, they can launch any campaign. Okay, campaign like because we know that campaign give information about crime to the society so that the people know more about it. Okay, they tend to know what to do whenever the incident happen. Okay, so police can publish more information about the crime to ensure people realize that the crime happened in their place. Okay, not only about the information, but police also can do some patrol. Patrol ni ikutlah nak pakai kereta dia ke, nak pakai motor ke. Okay, what kind of vehicles that they can use. Okay, in order to come together to make an effort to fight this crime from happening. Okay, so what police do so far, they got this proactive approach to community surveillance. because their patrolling session had been defined in Akta, ada the police punya Akta, the Police Act 1967. Okay, where this act known as crime detection and prevention. So this is a proactive approach, okay, that is taken prior to the commission of a crime. Okay, so with this regular police patrol in these residential areas, surely would help the incidents from happening. Okay, kalau masih berlaku juga, but somehow the numbers are low. Okay, because we know that these patrolling activities would make a difficult time lah for this criminal to carry out their criminal intention. Okay, this would make them difficult to do their job. Okay, to do their job. Okay, and the patrol juga apa rancangan police in doing their patrol, they can strategize of this patrol session. For example, during festive season like Hari Raya contoh. Okay, the Hari Raya Aidilfitri holiday. Okay, ramai orang balik kampung. So, kawasan resident mungkin banyak rumah-rumah kosong. So, these police can use this time, help the residents by increasing their patrols in this residential area. Okay, the second strategy and the third one, the third strategy to prevent, it's about this collaboration among the enforcement agencies, okay, where government work, of course, working so hard to make a lot of initiatives to prevent crime. So what government does is to pursue collaboration among enforcement agencies like National Blue Ocean Strategy, okay, Strategi Lautan Biru Nasional. Okay, so they design this and emboss the strategy is designed based on two important principles. Okay, number one is to deliver high income through economic growth and integrated development, and also boosting public happiness through increased security and social inclusion to bridge the social divide between various groups in society. So kat sini ada dua strategi dia, dua prinsipal dalam MBOS. So salah satunya is about how to increase this security and to make sure that the group live happily lah. Okay, and the goal to increase this security, MBOS had taken initiative to develop the collaboration with other agencies, okay, such as Malaysian Armed Forces. Okay, so MBOS collaborate dengan Malaysian Armed Forces. So this is about collaboration between a military unit and law enforcement agencies to develop this strong networking and assisting government's effort to curb the crime. Okay, what they can do by using this collaboration, by collaborating with the Malaysian Armed Forces. So, example, they can apa yang dia boleh buat? Jaga border, contoh, okay, the border operation. They can also give some training, the police training using the military facilities. Okay, and then they can also recruit the ex-military, okay, into the Royal Malaysia Police, and of course the patrol session at certain hotspot, okay, and many more. Okay, so there are a lot of initiatives that they can do, okay, to make sure that the effectiveness of prevention of crime. Okay, the fourth one is the collaboration of the agencies and the resident. Okay, so we need to work hand in hand. Okay, because we have to make sure that we also participate in uh, this, okay, to enhance more security, not only depending on the government alone. Okay, so we can collaborate with the enforcement agencies, okay, to prevent the crime. Okay, what can we do? The government implement Rukun Tetangga. Okay, one of the most famous familiar one, Rukun Tetangga. So this is one of the voluntary program that was established actually uh, around 1975 by Tun Abdul Rahman. So dah lama sebenarnya. Originalnya by Tun Abdul Rahman. So this is to ensure the safety of the locals. So what they do, the program is to establish patrol unit at work at night, okay, to reduce this crime in residential area. So the member adalah dari kalangan penduduk lah, okay, the residents in the residential area. So they can protect their area. Okay, dalam masa sama, the government also can plan to maintain this kawasan rukun tetangga program in place. Okay, to make sure that it is in place, it works well, and this has proven to be efficient in keeping neighborhoods safe and creating harmony among the countries, among the races, among the residents. Okay, and another ways to prevent like apa lagi tadi kita mention about CCTV. Tadi kita ada mention di tempat residents boleh pasang CCTV. Okay, even the authority juga boleh pasang CCTV. Okay, so this installation surely can prevent the high crime at the high crime areas and also dekat accident punya zone. Okay, because the CCTV can record the video and this can be used to help enforcement agencies to investigate criminal and or any relevant cases happen in that area. Okay, so not only about the CCTV, kita ada pelbagai lagi teknologi. We have apa lagi ya? Sistem-sistem lah yang boleh diguna pakai all the high-tech way to fight the crime. Contoh, we have a system on command, control, communication and computer integration, C4I system. So this can improve response time from 12 minutes to 8 minutes. Okay, so they can operate at a better speed and become more efficient. Okay, so later on nanti kita lihat group 5 kalau ada beberapa lagi contoh-contoh yang lain lah. Okay, that is relevant to this topic. So we already go for this one. The next part is the cyber community. Tadi, gated community. Kita duduk satu kawasan yang berpagar. Dalam satu kawasan tu, kita dilindungi, kita rasa eksklusif for ourselves. So, segala kemudahan ada. Kita hidup secara harmoni, okay, among the residents. Okay. And for cyber community pula, so for this one, the emergence of the cyber community is the growth of new technologies and new information society, right? Resulting in a declining importance of geography and space, and ultimately the physical structures of the metropolis. So, with the emergence of this cyber space, it means that we do not need the space anymore. Okay, geografinya, areanya dah tak perlu. The physical structure dah tak perlu. Okay, so the more time that person spend online, whether talking with friends, whether you shopping in cyber malls, trolling websites, so it means that the less time you spend participating with others in the local community. Okay, sebab you dah kurang dah interact face to face. You banyak spend kepada online. So, it shows that you are now becoming a cyber community. Okay, so it means all the internet users, okay, who interact, who regularly participate using this social media profile to post any topics, okay, to interact with one another, um, to do shopping. So banyak perkara yang you buat melalui online. So you tergolonglah dalam kalangan cyber community. Okay. And this is not happen in Malaysia alone, but it happened throughout the world. Okay, where we could see that with this contemporary society as an informational global economy, where the global structure of the world system is based upon a logic of flow. Now we move to connectivity, networks, and nodes. So the core activities in global economy also link in real time, and the daily work schedule is now on a planetary scale. So no longer geography or spatial location, no longer social process will have no particular grounding in the study of cities, suburbs, and metropolitan regions, thereby erasing the importance of urban sociology as a discipline. Sebab kalau tengok urban sociology, kita study tentang kawasan tersebut, the physical space, kita nampak the emergence, kita nampak building tu berlaku, kita nampak interaction tu berlaku. But somehow nowadays we are now moving towards this, so dia mengurangkanlah pentingan this urban sociology as a discipline sebab because of this global economy, now we are linked to cyber world. Okay, no more geography of spatial location, and because of this, it reduce lah kepentingan of the space itself. Okay, and also kepentingan of the importance of this urban sociology as a discipline. How do you feel of being one of the cyber community? Apa perasaan you sekarang as one of the cyber community? Lebih baik ke? Ataupun lebih buruk?
Ada baik dan ada buruknya, madam. Sebab cyber community kan dia melibatkan engagement kita dengan teknologi kan. Jadi yang pertama dia macam memudahkan kita untuk akses kepada information through online semua. Cuma yang keburukannya mungkin kita kurang social dengan orang secara face to face macam sekarang ni. Mungkin kat MS Team ni kita tak boleh nak tengok the real person face to face macam tu lah. Tapi ada kebaikan dia jugalah, memudahkan kita sendiri. Itu pendapat saya, madam.
Okay, good. So due to this, we can see that dia memang of course ada advantage and disadvantage. Advantages pun banyak sebenarnya because we depends nowadays we are depending on internet, so everything is online. You nak buat apa semuanya online sekarang. Sekarang masuk kelas online, shopping online, nak bayar anything lah, nak bayar yuran you pun online, nak bayar bil-bil pun online. So now we becomes a virtual community. So we tend to use various websites. Okay, we tend to use various social media. Okay, to share all the information. Okay, and in other words, we could see that city now becomes a virtual community. Okay, and tendency for us to see face to face, dia akan lessen down lah. Okay, and of course the social relationship among the people, among the community also becomes loose. Okay, sebab bila kita kenal melalui online, dia tak sama dengan mana kita kenal yang kita berhubung, kita nampak face to face. Okay, and kalau tengok pun pelajar sekarang pun kalau yang batch yang mana semua online saja, especially batch yang during pandemic langsung tak masuk physical class. So tak kenal kawan-kawan. So bila berjumpa depan nak buat program sama-sama pun tak boleh sebab tak kenal, rasa tak selesa. Okay, so this happen lah. Of course, it brings something good, some benefits, okay, by using this and becomes a cyber community. But somehow it also brings some disadvantages lah, okay, especially towards this the discipline of urban sociology, okay. Okay, so this modern capitalism has created new technologies that have collapsed time and space. Our very casual references to the powerful idea of cyberspace indicate how quickly and pervasively this information has taken place. So dia bagusnya sangat cepat. Okay, maklumat segera kita dapat. Kalau dulu susah, okay, nak cari maklumat. So now everything is just use our fingertips saja. So everything is there. Okay. And it becomes a powerful medium, okay, for us to gain information and to do everything about our daily life. Okay, so everything is there. And the third part is about issues. Okay, some issues related. Okay, current issues of this urban security. Okay. Okay, when talk about this urban crime, we say that it relates to violent crime. Okay, occurrence of violence such as street crime that usually happen, and this usually associated with robberies. Okay, street muggings. Okay, gangsterism. Okay, and then the crimes are not spread out evenly as already mentioned. Kalau ada kawasan jadi red zone, ada kawasan yang okey. Okay, ada kawasan yang mungkin lebih banyak, ada kawasan yang kurang. Okay, and the visitor should anticipate different between high and low crime areas in any cities. So when talk about this crime vocabularies, it relates to violence, it relates to riots, crime, and then urban danger, any rebellion, okay, any confrontation. So all the events indeed have a great impact towards the life of the people. Okay, so this difficulty for the authorities is whether any increase in crime figures is a function of increased reporting of actual crime. Okay, and kalau tengok ni pun, you would see that the incident itself is very high in almost all areas in the world, and tendency of immigration from less developed countries has led to an unprecedented level of city crime with all the social consequences that this correlation implies. So these high crime rates are troubling, of course. Okay, dia akan menyusahkan kita because it affects the ability of people to use the city space. Kita pun rasa takut untuk guna pakai, takut nak keluar malam, takut nak guna kemudahan yang ada. And the crime pushes up this security budget, of course, another thing, berkenaan dengan budget yang ada, budget for the companies, budget for the household, okay, and budget on unnecessary medical expenses for the victims, okay, and drugs also would be salah satu punca lah kenapa and bermulanya crime and also violent. So what happened in Malaysia, kalau tengok contoh here, what have shown here, the crime index composition, we have violent crimes such as murder, rape, assault, okay, armed gang robbery, okay, ada juga robbery without firearm, okay, and property theft, kita ada seperti robbery, pecah masuk rumah, hilang kereta, motosikal ni lah yang selalu paling banyak ni. And commercial vehicle theft, snatch theft, okay, break-in as well. Then, what Malaysia can do so far? Kita faham crime, the petty crime is fairly common. Kalau kat Malaysia pun, perkara yang selalu terjadi, okay, and continued to be a noticeable increase in crime, and several reported assaults, the robberies sometimes involved with weapon. Yang kita takut ni kalau bilanya involved with weapon. Okay, and petty theft such as snatching, pickpocket, smash theft, residential burglaries pun, these are most common crime committed against foreigners. Lagi satu masalahnya kita takut kalau crime tu involved with this foreigner. And other types of non-violent criminal activity that include such as credit card fraud, okay, automobile theft, and also cybercrime. Okay, so the crime itself bukan semata-mata the violent crime, but it also can be non-violent, can also be from the property theft, and also now sekarang ni since that we are moving to the cyber world ni, so there is also a cyber crime. Okay, example happened sini as shown, the taxi drivers in downtown Kuala Lumpur also have been involved in recent incidents of violent crime against the foreign tourists and also the local residents. Okay, and another issue that we have in Malaysia on prostitution also, where we know that it's illegal, but somehow it common in some areas. Okay, kita tahu dia salah tetapi kita tahu kat mana tempat yang common area lah yang selalunya ada aktiviti ini. Okay, and according to ACP Amar Singh Sindhu 2005, he said that this crime trends in Malaysia has been a development of crime trend from the pre-independence period to that of the today, of the present time. Okay, so it started with a simple theft, physical injuries caused by direct confrontation, simple wayside robbery, to that now the crime also becomes syndicated crime and they now become more complex and borderless crime. Okay, kalau dulu mungkin dia simple-simple sahaja, hanya involve in certain area, tetapi sekarang dah boleh jadi jenayah antarabangsa. It can go across the border. So the crimes now have become more complex and sometimes impossible to detect. Okay, we know that the white collar crime has taken a new turn now and it become a transborder with its transaction taking place thousands of miles away and thus causing jurisdiction problems. Apa tu white collar crime? Jenayah kolor putih ni apa? Apa jenayah kolor putih? Cari apa tu? Apa?
Oh, jawatan tinggi.
Jawatan tinggi yang involve dengan jawatan tinggi ni involve dengan apa?
Authority,
Dengan authority,
ada authority.
ya ada authority, dan apa jenayah yang dia buat?
Rasuah.
Okay. So rasuah, dapat duit, ada table. So curi duit contoh. Okay, songlap. Songlap duit. Tetapi dia boleh cross border lah. Okay, simpan kat mana-mana. Okay. So kita bukan bercakap tentang the blue collar sahaja, the jenayah blue collar yang involved with violence sahaja, but it also involved with this white collar dan juga involved dengan cyber world sekarang. Okay. So ACP Amar Sindu also added that the standard of measuring crime, the Royal Malaysia Police Force in its administrative functions further divides this index crime into two categories. Okay, so kita dah tengok dah ni sebenarnya tadi. The first one is on violent crime and property crime. Kalau violent crime tadi itulah macam pembunuhan, murder, firearm, gangsterism, apa lagi, robbery, rape. So everything that causing hurt, injury. So that is violent crime. And for property crime pula, it involves a loss of property. Okay, no use of violence by the perpetrator. So 7 types of crime in this category includes housebreaking, theft by day, okay, siang hari, housebreaking at night, yang ni yang selalu terjadi, siang pun selalu ada juga jadi. Okay, curi lori, curi van, curi kereta, curi motor, curi basikal, curi. So semua ni lah menyebabkan kita hilang harta benda. So that is under property crime. Okay, so some causes of increase of crime in Malaysia. Kenapa terjadinya crime? It become because of population increase. Okay, makin ramai. So bila makin ramai, tendensi tak ada pekerjaan, tak ada gaji, tak ada keuangan. And also Indian problem ni, the gangsterism, and then illegal workers juga. Issue of lepak ni, penganggur, all those suka lepak and tak ada kerja, buat involved with the crime. And then issue dadah, narkotik, issue motor, kecurian motor secara kecilan dulu, but later on dia boleh affects to the bigger one. So what Malaysian government do, okay, to enhance urban security? So these are some of the measures of the actions that has been taken, okay, by government. What they do, number one, antaranya ialah crime lab, where they have this 30 representative from ministries, from private sector, NGOs. They cooperate together, okay, to decrease the crime and violence index and also statistic. Okay, dia orang kajilah, dapatkan statistik tersebut and kaji kenapa berlaku trend sedemikian, kenapa naik, then how to make it untuk turunkan all the numbers and so on. Okay, and another way is to strengthen the capabilities, functionality of the police. So banyak perkara yang boleh dibuat as already discussed before. Kita ada rakan kop, kita ada the patrol by the police, okay, police patrol, and they also manage the case report and enforcement and also the crime prevention, and of course some other measures that can be taken by the police force. Okay, and number 3, of course, one thing in terms of the city space itself, where we can develop a safety city concept. Okay, safety city concept macam mana? Contoh tadi, kita boleh pasang CCTV, kita boleh buat gated community, kita boleh pelbagaikan safety measures lah dalam kawasan kita. Okay, so that is a safety city concept. And we can also have collaboration with authorities and society. Okay, it's not only the government alone, but the society has to participate as well to ensure the security of the people. And we also involved with this ACTA, semua acts. This is for white collar, Akta Suruhanjaya Pencegahan Rasuah. We also have Institute Integrity Malaysia, okay, and Malaysian Crime Prevention Foundation. And actually there are many more sebenarnya, banyak lagi safety measures to ensure the security of the people, okay, that have been implemented by Malaysia. Okay, so in this chapters, overall, we see that a lot of issues, a lot of challenges of this security. So we have to make sure that our space are safe. Our space is safe. We want to make sure we are able to move around freely in the urban area. Okay, and if we found out some difficulties, then surely kita takkan guna pakailah all the infrastructures, all the city concept of the space itself, because we are afraid to go out. Okay, especially the girls, especially the women. Okay, whenever they face with these difficulties, because tendency for them to face with sexual harassment, they face with exploitation, insecurity to move out freely, especially at night. So inilah perkara-perkara yang selalu dihadapi oleh wanita. Okay, so that's why for women themselves, ada akta dia untuk melindungi wanita. Okay, and we want to make sure that the women free from this sexual harassment, they are safe to go out at night, okay, and to use the city space, okay, at any time. Okay. And overall, we see that the crime has multiple meanings, and those meanings are socially constructed, and the most important differences are in the meaning of crime occur between strictly legal definitions and those that relate crime to the breaking of other codes and convention. So that is a normative definition. And when involved with this activity, there should be a prevention strategies, and it's not only by the authorities such as police, but also we need to have this collaboration with and within the society. So the desire among security and safety program practitioners, policymakers, the scholars, scientists, parents, society, to make sure people in urban are healthy, they are happy, they are safe, and they are productive. Okay, so that's why dia bukan tugas polis sahaja, bukan tugas authority sahaja, bukan tugas kerajaan sahaja. Okay, but it is also depending on others as well. Kita sebagai masyarakat, kita sebagai scholar, kita sebagai parents, okay, and yang lain-lain jugalah, okay, to get involved and to ensure the safety and the security of the people. So security is about the safety, is about crime issues. Various factors trigger the crime. All parties in society should unite, okay, to prevent and also to manage the statistic of crime. Okay, so these are all about chapter 5. Okay. So let's see, kita tengok the team member, the group punya slide, what they get from other sources that relates to security. Kita takkan go through word by word, so at least kita nak tengok what sekejap lupa pula nak flash. Sekejap. Okay, so this is from the group. They define what urban crime is. Okay, 2016. So this one is 2016, 38,877 cases. So masih sama, kita tak mau yang benda ni. Kita nak the recent one. What we have for the recent current statistic. Kumpulan 2 dapat ke current statistic? Okay, perkara yang sama saja. So this group, saya nak you all add on more information relates to this security. Statistic given as what I already have. So saya nak benda baru. Try cari, bukan try cari. Kena cari. You have to find out the latest statistic on crime. Violence crime ke? Cyber crime ke? So nak statistik yang baharu. Okay, the latest one. 2023. Paling cikai pun mungkin 2020 atau 2022. Boleh, group?
Okay, madam.
And then action taken sini pun. Okay. You mention hotspot policing. Boleh tengok, boleh namakan hotspot ni kat mana? Name the real one. Safe City Initiative. You kata Kuala Lumpur. Then apa yang ada di Kuala Lumpur yang membawa kepada this safe city concept? Okay, kalau you kata surveillance, enhanced surveillance system. Okay, ni masih lagi general. Masih kita nampak what kind of program, what kind of system yang dibuat untuk menjaga keselamatan di kawasan Kuala Lumpur. Okay, and about the crime itself, cybercrime juga. Tentang cybercrime juga, we need to have the numbers, okay, the statistic. Statistik tu you boleh tengok, you boleh dapatkan whether the crime involve with local people ataupun foreigner. Ada statistik tentang tu. Please get that statistic. And relates to cybercrime as well. Apa statistik, of course, satu, and then apa prevention that government has done untuk kata masalah cybercrime. Okay, because cybercrime ni is not the new one already. Kita dah moving towards the cyber world ni quite, walaupun masih beginner, tapi kita bukannya masih terlampau baru. Kita dah go for 5 to 6 years dah kot. Okay, so I'm sure that there are a lot of programs, policies relates to the cyber. Okay, so anything that related to this kena masukkan. Okay, contoh akta-akta yang ada, agensi apa yang terlibat untuk handle the cyber cyber issue. Okay, so add on. Tak perlu ayat panjang-panjang. Okay, kalau nampak number fact figures tu lebih baik supaya kita dapat fakta-fakta berkaitan dengan keselamatan ni. Group chapter 3 and chapter 4 dah ready ke? You all punya tambahan maklumat? Tolong siapkan by this week. Untuk group chapter 5 ni, make sure paling last minggu depan. Update info.
Bye, madam.
Okay, for online session will stop here. Okay, online live session will stop here, but we will continue discuss and do some discussion relates to this topic by using Telegram saja. Right? Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
madam.
madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.